It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you, and you got to love a Game 7, especially with a trip to the World Series on the line, Chris.
Yeah, and the heat's turned up all the way tonight, Boog. The pressure's never higher than in a Game 7, and the pennant's on the line in this one. So it's a matter now of which team can handle it better, which team can put the nerves aside and play clean baseball one play at a time.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to stay in the moment knowing the World Series is just one win away. The stakes are sky high. I've had players tell me the highest level of pressure in the playoffs is in the LCS, not the World Series. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. What do you have on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. And that's in for a strike. So this is it. Game 7 is off and running. Goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. We got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And first offering is fouled off.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup. Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. And a couple of quick outs. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Trey Turner in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. So 2 balls and no strikes. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 2-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's the veteran first baseman, Bryce Harper. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. Off the mark there, and now it's even 1-1. Now one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that's way high. 3-2 now.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hernandez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 2-0 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill here today, Jesus Luzardo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can...
Oh, nice stop on a slide. And very nicely done for the out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
And the sweeper misses for a ball. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Not even close there. And that's ball 3. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And that misses. And it's 1-0. He was late there. Strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Tied him up inside with that one. Call over at first with 1 away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And the runner stays where he is. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Coming home. He will score.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajas. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one. Runner at second, 2 down. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
The decisive 7th game of this National League Championship Series. And now, Harrison Bader. And that is downstairs.
1-0.
And that's ball one. Glass now, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. And another ball. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now, Alec Bohm. In the dirt, blocked.
No ball, 1 strike.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering upstairs. Glasnow picks to first. Bader dives back. Double play ball to second. Edmonds slings to first. 1 out in the second. And now it's JT Realmuto. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. That one inside, 1-0.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Here comes a pitch. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Now it's the right fielder.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Glass now back to work. The 0-1. That one fouled off. Ball one there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And he comes in to score on the wild pitch.
Just a brutal turn of events for the defense. They get the big strikeout with the runner on third, but not only are they unable to complete the out at first, also some heads-up base running gets a run across. Kind of a tough play to recover from and move on if you're on the mound or behind the dish.
This is Bryson's stop.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch, and he just misses. Next offering is fouled back. This one in the dirt. Glass now ready and deals. Outside low, and now it's filled up 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Teoscar Hernandez. Singing in Game 7, you're talking about the heart of the order, the big-time players. This is one of the guys that they need to come through with a big performance.
Yeah, and
it's in and out of his glove. Still fires to first, and the throw is late. Missed opportunity there thanks to the misplay.
Pretty much gifted a leadoff base runner right there, and as an offense, this is where you really want to take advantage. Apply some pressure this inning, make that error hurt.
Here's Mookie now. That's a little high, and that is ball 1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bader makes the grab, 1 away. And here comes Tommy Edman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Swung on, belted. That one's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Doesn't stop, heads for home. Play at the plate. Got it.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. That's in there. Just missed. And that's down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one fouled off, 2-2. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. We played 2 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the DH, Brandon Marsh. Marsh measures 6 feet 4 inches. Batting second in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Here's Trey Turner. The walk and a run scored his first time. Foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. And that's way high. The count now 2-2. And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left. Rojas with the throw to first. And they get Turner for the out. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike on the outside edge. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they still lead it 3-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and the batter now, Freddie Freeman. Luzardo back to work. That one inside, and it's 1-0.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1-2.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Call. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Nice grab on the run. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. His first at bat was a strikeout. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw. Tag. Out. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Ground ball to Bohm. Throws to first in time, and they get the out on Smith. That's out number 3. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings are complete now in Game 7. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Bryce Harper. Ball 1 to Bryce.
1-0.
And
2
another
balls,
ball.
No strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
So a man at first. Harrison Bader now at the plate. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. That misses. Ball one.
One ball.
Nobody out.
No strike.
Runner at first. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Harper gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm rolled out to second in his first at bat. Harper runs out front, rip foul. And ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Number 70, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Henriquez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Good job to fight that one off. And now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one outside, and it's 3-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Line drive, and that's base hit out into center field. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
First and second, 1 out. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out.
1-1.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And now the right fielder reached on a drop. Third strike his first time. That one outside. Ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That just misses. Ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 4th, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
That's a ball. 1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Andy Pages, the next to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights it off. He'll see another. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Throws to second, not going to get him. He's in there.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
One out. Runner at second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1. Just missed.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And there's the ball.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And a 3-1 on the way. Lifted in the air, right field. Nabs it. Runner tags and goes to third. Here's Mookie now. Fly to center his first time. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And there's a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
No, that's a ball.
Pages at third with 2 away. Swings and misses. Went with the sweeper.
1-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. Swing and a chopper out to short. Fires across the diamond. That ends the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 70.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Fouled off left side. And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Back up the, oh, that got him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. That one got him pretty good, but perhaps the silver lining is that it got him in his non-throwing arm, Chris.
Yeah, assuming there's nothing broken in there, I think he should be able to shake this one off. But, man, that can't feel good. He's going to have a pretty nice bruise at the very least, that's for sure.
Now it's the DH, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 2 in this one. Slider misses outside. That's too low. And that's ball 2. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here's a 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
First and second, no outs. Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline. And they lead by 3.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Outside, 1-0.
Well, these Phillies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And the 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So Harper stands in.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
2 on, 1 out. Upstairs. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 5-1.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
2 on, 1 out. And here is Harrison Bader. He is struck out, and he is walked. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That one to first. Fair ball. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Comes through with the RBI. Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing, not get beat by that pitch.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Number 70 will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Clayton Kershaw.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Alec Bohm getting ready to hit, 1 for 2. And the first offering is not close. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one is back. It's a bomb. That's one way to quiet the crowd, and they add on. It's 9-1.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Real Muto batting with 1 down takes a strike. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. One of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Out to short. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now it's the right fielder. And first offering is fouled off. Kershaw, multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Kershaw deals. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball.
Real Muto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering is down low.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Kershaw fires. Stays alive. Pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one is inside. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. 1 for 3. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Rojas makes the play, and that is that. But it'll come at a cost as 6 cross the plate, 3 of them on this 3-run homer. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And the 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch for the out. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Swing and a foul straight back. The Phillies up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch misses way outside. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Into center. That one gets down for a hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Now fly ball to right center. Bader sizes this one up. Corrals it. And there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Call.
Keeping it real, nobody knows how I feel. Cause you wasn't there when I almost drowned in my own blood, sweat, LLV. Remember who was that?
Yeah, that's fouled off. Ripped on a line. Schwarber puts it away. That is the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. They trail it big. It's 9-1. The decisive 7th game of this National League Championship Series. So here's the Phillies DH, Brandon Marsh. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 86 up and throwing. Henriquez, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Just missed. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Next offering is outside. Line drive, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Trey Turner will hit next. Check swing, called strike. Off the plate inside, and 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Kyle Schwarber digs in now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Pajes hauls it in to end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. Luzardo back to work. Smith measures 5 feet 10 inches, 195 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Now 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. And the count now even up. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling, and you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. That's outside, and it's 1-0.
Things aren't looking great for this offense right now, Boo. They need a spark. It doesn't matter who provides it, but they need it to save their season.
Base is empty, one away here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. In the air, left field, down the line. And a foul ball. Next offering way off the plate.
That's the ball.
Yeah, there's ball
That's
4.
Take your base.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next for L.A., Andy Pajes. And takes low for ball 1. Foul ball there. Ohtani leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
Late on that fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Stop. Glove flip for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for him there. On to the 7th in Game 7. It's the Phillies 9 and the Dodgers 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. That's a little bit low. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That's inside.
Okay.
Got him swinging.
No, I thought there was a lot of patience in that at bat, but just the cat and mouse game. Kershaw just a master at it.
And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's the 3rd, Rojas. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
2 down, bases empty. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. First offering, and it just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the late stages of Game 7. And that's way high. And the count is 2-0. Fly ball down the line. Call on his way over. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader, the Gold Glover, on the move. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And a quick out, number one.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. Strike on the inside corner. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Tim Meza, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Strom also getting ready. One down, base is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. There's a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Strike three. Got him looking on the changeup. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Tommy Edman. First pitch, not close. And another ball. The Dodgers with a lot of ground to make up here at the bottom of the 7th. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And that is out of play. Check swing, no appeal, and it's a full count. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's JT Realmuto. And that one wrapped foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
That one fouled hard the other way. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
And now the right fielder. And it's fouled away. And that drops in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
2 down, base is empty. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Bryson Stott. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. The Phils up big in this one here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. To the right side, Freeman takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead.
pitching for
Tim Mesa takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Rojas tries to hold up, appeal to first, and no swing, says Jerry Hillsdale. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. He dives, but he can't make the catch. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get the out. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
So now it's Freddie Freeman, and first offering is fouled off. Activity in the bullpen. Tanner Banks getting ready to go. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Alex Call now at the plate.
One ball, no strikes.
In the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball one.
Ball.
Call started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Jerry Hillsdale says he went around. Fouls one off. 2-2. The Dodgers threatening. The other way. Base hit. One run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with two strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with two strikes.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Fastball for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
To tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. One run is in. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tim Meza out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. Splits the plate, strike one. Smith stands at second with no outs. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one misses. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1 is on the way. In there at the knees. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they slice into the lead. It's 9-6.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Digging in, Andy Pajes. Fought off foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Smoked into left, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 in this one. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Nice grab. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's in for a strike.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
And Mookie takes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. But they score 5 times, and this is a ball game again. 8 innings complete. We're on to the 9th in Game 7. It's the Phillies 9 and the Dodgers 6. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 86.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that call, 3rd strike.
So up next, Trey Turner. That one fouled off. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Turner pops it up. Betts hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Somebody love and hate it, no matter the situation. Why? Everybody rich and someone who got nothing. And everybody broke, whether scared or fun. The nerve to tell a lie, the dollar cover the floor. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather throwing me off. From in the city, you've lost angles and trying before.
That's down and in.
1-0.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
The next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Phillies 9 and the Dodgers 6. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Yohan Duran.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 9th inning elimination game. Chris, it's a tall task. They're going to need a crooked number to tie this game up.
Yeah, and they just have to remember that they have had many innings over the course of the year where they've scored more runs needed than they need in this one. So just relax, get your pitch, and make something happen.
Duran is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Bader sizing it up. He's got it. 1 away.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Rojas, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 7. Next offering is in for a strike. He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-2.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped, or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Just 1 out remaining for the Dodgers.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And that one is downstairs, and it's 2-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Turner should have it. The Philadelphia Phillies are moving on. They're headed back to the World Series.
It's a champion's mentality. I'm talking to everything you can to go and get it. It's time to separate the boys and the men that want to win it. For the girls and the women.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.